Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Tammy and thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is the third what I eat in a month video that I have created, but this one is a little bit different. For the month of July, I wanted to lose 5 kilograms and my method to do this was to be in a calorie deficit. That didn't quite go as planned. I wanted to be in a calorie deficit with 1,200 calories per day, and while I did achieve that 7 days of the month in total, I did still manage to lose 3 kilograms. Here's my calorie table over here for you to have a snapshot view. The thing is, after 1 week of actually achieving 1,200 calories a day, I realized that it is an extremely low amount and I was getting headaches and just not feeling my best. I then averaged, so the first week I did have a binge and I had 1 day of 2,600 calories. So that averaged out 1,374 calories a day for week 1. Week 2, 1,798 calories. Week 3, 1,958 calories. And week 4, 1,779 calories. Now, this is probably still within my maintenance. I am very active. You'll see that I also include steps per day over here, and this is with intentional walking, not if I'm going to the shops or walking around my house. In this video, you'll see how I start to implement changes to have lower calories every day and get ideas and inspiration of how you can start making changes in your diet if you do have a goal to lose weight. At the end of every video is a 5-second clip of the calories I consume for that day and how many steps I walk that day. Sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and again, thank you so much for watching. Let's get started. For breakfast, I'm having baked beans and a beef sausage. Oh no, that beef sausage is not cooked properly. It's 12 o'clock, so this is sort of a lunchtime snack. I'm having 1 medium orange. That's 1 medium orange that I'm having now at 12, and then I'm gonna head out to the shops to get some groceries. I'm back from shopping, and all in all, this is 542 rands worth of groceries. I think it's been a very long time since I've bought so many vegetables, and my goal is to eat every single one of these vegetables. Let me go over what I've bought. Some green beans, an avocado, gemsquash, corn, 1 grapefruit, 1 lemon, sweet potato, a red pepper, lettuce, cucumber, broccoli, cauliflower, seeded grapes. Then I was so excited. Food Lovers Market stocks Eddie's eggs. These are the best eggs. Some local olives, some bicarb to wash all of these veggies. And then when last did you see a black cat bar? I used to love these things and I haven't seen them for ages. Some salted pretzels and some Italian biscuits that it's a shortbread biscuit, and I really thought that the ingredients were so good. I'm starting to soak all the veggies, and I am going to have a snack of these 3 biscuits. 3 biscuits is 138 calories. 1 cherry yogurt. Dinner this evening is 1 lamb chop with half a head of cauliflower, boiled with salt and pepper, and with 15 grams of cheese. 1 cup of rooibos tea with 9 grams of honey. Good morning. For breakfast this morning, I'm having 3 boiled eggs and half a can of baked beans. I have planned my day around being able to incorporate this black Cat chocolate bar within my calorie deficit today. So this is my lunch. I'll see how I feel later with regards to blood sugar levels. It's Tuesday afternoon and I've just popped out to the shops. I wanted to get some meat. This is a full cream plain cottage cheese because this goes amazing with broccoli. Steakhouse cut potato chips, Coke Light, lamb fricadelles, and these are 3 sirloin steaks within this packet. My fridge is now really stocked up. The thing is that I need to portion out those fricadelles and pieces of steak, and I will want to freeze them. So let's have a look what's inside my freezer and reorganize it. I've just scraped a boatload of ice off the edges and I'm about to organize the frozen foods. That was a surprising amount of ice. In my freezer today are 4 beef sausages, 1 lamb chop, 1 portion of bolognese mince, a box of fish fingers. Just bought these steakhouse chips today, and I'm going to give these French fries to my friend. These just don't cook well in the oven. I think that these are better for an air fryer. The oven totally dries them out. Got some cake flour, 1 portion of prawns, some frozen bananas, frozen mixed berries and frozen strawberries, and my stir fry mix. Oh yes, and mozzarella and cheddar. We're fast forwarding quite far in time, 27 days actually, while I'm editing the video, because I never showed you the cleaned out version of the freezer. Since then we've now got some frozen chicken and some frozen pizza bases. Not proud, would love those to be homemade. This is my mid-afternoon snack, 1 Granny Smith apple and a glass of Coke Light. After the snack I'm gonna go for a walk. Day 2 still, and I've just gone for a walk. I did 8,600 steps. While I was walking, I did begin to feel a little bit lightheaded, and also right now I am feeling quite weak and shaky with a hollowness in my stomach. Remember, I did have a Black Cat chocolate bar for lunch. Dinner this evening is the same as last night, a lamb chop, some cauliflower with grated cheese melted in there. When I heated it up, it just ended up at the bottom side of the plate, so you can't see it from here. And then 1 corner, I'm ending the night off with 1 cup of rooibos tea with a dash of honey and 1 of those Italian biscuits. Good morning, it's Thursday morning and I am on day 3 of my calorie deficit. So far so good. It is just after 11 a.m. and I'm having my 3rd cup of coffee. I am skipping breakfast this morning because for lunch I am meeting some friends at Sherwood Gardens, and there's no way for me to be 100% accurate with the calories that I'm going to have in the meal, but I do want to be cautious and not overeat today, so I'm going to do my best to track those calories. However, I have a plan for this evening. The lowest calorie protein that I know of are these prawns, and the best thing to do according to the packaging, the best thing to do is to let these thaw out in the fridge. So they're going in the fridge. Here's my cup of coffee. My 3rd cup of coffee. I am tracking the calories of this milk. Supper time. If you told me that I could have prawns and chips last month and still be in a calorie deficit, I don't know if I'd believe you. But look at it! And I'm still in my calorie deficit. My evening snack is one of those biscuits and a cup of chamomile tea. And here's Daisy. Good morning, it's Friday. Breakfast this morning is 2 soft-boiled eggs. They didn't really survive the boiling process, but I'm in a rush. I've got to go do an appointment quickly. I have great news though. This morning I weighed myself, didn't put it on camera. I've lost 1.2 kilograms. Very exciting, but I'll do the official weigh-in next week, Tuesday. It's just really great motivation to keep going because this morning I've woken up with a bit of a headache, which is not great. But that happened to me 2 mornings ago as well. I guess it ebbs and flows. I think I'm detoxing. You know, when you lose weight, you start to get rid of those sugar cravings and all the horrible things that go on in your body. Okay, chat later. Lunchtime, and I'm having another Black Cat bar and a cup of coffee. I've just had 1 orange. I am about to have 40 grams of pretzels. Supper this evening is 3 lamb meatballs, some sweet potato mash, and a corn on the cob. Final cup of tea with 4 grams of honey and a biscuit. I'm going to go read in bed.
Ooh, this looks amazing.
After a wonderful breakfast with my friends this morning, I'm having some cheese puffs as a snack. And another snack. Frozen banana. Frozen strawberries. Frozen blueberries. Now I'm going to let these frozen fruits just sit in the blender for about half an hour so that they're not so hard when I blend them just now. I have put some water in with the berries and the banana. It's defrosted a little and I'm about to blend. I have blended up the frozen fruit. Hello, it's Sunday and it's noon. This is good. Good afternoon. I want to show you what I'm prepping. This is the last portion of mince that I spoke about earlier that I defrosted overnight. And I'm going to be serving this mince heated up into these gemsquash after they're cooked. I'm taking a moment to weigh these before I steam them. Once they're cooked and once I've eaten them, I will weigh the skin just to get an accurate reading of how much gemsquash I've actually eaten. I have put the gemsquash into a pan with hot water and I'm going to steam these. This meal is going to be incomplete without grated cheese on top. The gemsquash is cooked perfectly and the mince is heated up. My first step is to put salt and pepper into each gemsquash. I've scooped the mince into the gemsquash and I'm going to put the cheese on. The cheddar cheese is grated and put on top. Lunch is served. It's cold today. However, I just want to say this meal was so satisfying. And I'm going to weigh these shells now just to get an accurate reading on the weight of the flesh of the gemsquash. 130 grams of gemsquash shells. I'm not feeling specifically hungry this evening, so supper is some boiled broccoli with salt, pepper, and cottage cheese. And I still have a bag of cheese puffs, which I'll be having now. Bedtime snack for while I read my book. 2 cookies and a cup of rooibos tea with a little bit of honey. Good morning slash good afternoon. It's 1:10 and this is the first meal that I'm eating today. It's 140 grams of sirloin steak, half a can of beans with some chili, and 2 fried eggs. An after lunch snack is 3 biscuits and a cup of coffee. Dinner time is a plate of chips. Lunchtime chicken mayo. Supper this evening is the other half of that head of broccoli with some cottage cheese, and I melted some cheddar cheese over this. For lunch today, on this cold Wednesday, the 9th of July, I am having one really big salad with some avocado, while I have a sirloin steak heating up in the pan. I'm also showing you what the sirloin steak looks like. I cooked all 3 sirloin steaks that I bought 2 days ago, and I don't know if I prepare them very badly or if I just don't like the sirloin cut, but the meat is very, very tough and I was so disappointed, and I've now got this steak and one more to go to. I think I prefer rump and fillet. For lunch dessert, a chocolate mousse cup. Dinner this evening, chips with tomato sauce on repeat. It's one of my favorites. Breakfast this morning, 3 scrambled eggs with tomato sauce, a quarter of an avocado mashed up with balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper, and then 2, I've already started nibbling on this one, of my homemade cottage cheese flatbreads. There is a recipe linked below. These are delightful. Good evening. For supper, I'm having 2 cobs of corn with a little bit of butter, some fell down off this one, and a lot of salt. And an after dinner treat, I am going back to the chuckles. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Good afternoon. I am back from visiting my friend Claire. Today, her and I baked 2 batches of cupcakes for a bride tomorrow. I did do a video of our recipe, so that'll be posted down below. The cupcakes, because of course the bakers get a first taste. The cupcakes are amazing. And then for supper this evening, I'm having a sirloin steak. Popcorn for dinner. It's lunchtime and I'm having half of a 1.2 kilogram Woolworths chicken and veg soup with some beautifully freshly baked ciabatta. Here's the loaf here. I haven't filmed in 3 days, but I have been keeping track of my calories still. And yesterday when I weighed myself, just continuing the conversation, I'm actually down 3 kilograms since I started. Today's the 15th and I have lost 3 kilograms in 15 days. That is amazing, and I've also realized that 1200 calories is very, very low. Yes, the weight loss is a lot faster at that calorie point, but I have actually been having more calories than that. I've been sitting at about 1400 calories a day. It's still nice when I hit a very low calorie day because I know that's just boosting my weight loss. I'm just being aware of what I'm consuming. An afternoon snack, dinner this evening is fish fingers and chips, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Lunch today, back at Sherwood Gardens. I am obsessed with this curry chicken mayo with peanuts. Yum. I'm trying out these yogurt coated mini rice cakes as a snack. They suck. Do not buy this. Do yourself a favor. Good evening. For supper tonight, I'm heating up this soup. It's the leftovers from yesterday, the chicken and veg soup. But for the week, I'm going to be making this extra lean beef mince with this pasta sauce and some olive oil with salt and pepper seasoning. And I am going to be buying some gemsquash. I really enjoyed those gemsquash halved with the mince inside. And supper this evening is the chicken and veg soup with the ciabatta that I bought yesterday. Good afternoon. My first meal of the day is 2 slices of ciabatta with some fried grape tomatoes, 2 eggs, and 1 beef sausage. An afternoon snack. I tried something different this evening and I just need to check that the chicken is cooked, but if it is, this should be so good. My honest opinion, it's very, very beige. It needed some greenery in it. First up, we have the lemon and the grapefruit that I bought. Now, I don't actually have anything against either of these fruit. I enjoy both of these fruit. I'm going to need to cut them open to see if they are still juicy and edible. I am disappointed in myself for not eating these because there's nothing wrong with them. Now we're heading over to the fridge. The green beans, I had a look at them yesterday and they're actually starting to grow mold on them. You could possibly see it there. It's gross, it's embarrassing, it's shameful, and this pepper has had better days, and I don't know if it's contaminated because it's with the moldy food. Then the grapes that I bought, I didn't even open these yesterday. This is the mince that I made. I'll be having this for breakfast actually, so let me take that out. Okay, I don't know if these are still edible. Oh wow, they seem to have survived. Cool, okay. I will consider eating those. This is the chicken dish that I made last night. And then the salad ingredients. It's very likely my salad phase is over. You see, I go through these little phases. How is this possible? This is still fresh and crisp 2 weeks later. I don't know about eating them. Okay, this is squidgy. It's definitely past its sell-by date. So this is the last of the salady things. And then also I have got 1 sweet potato left. For lunch today I'm going to peel this, boil it up, and have it with a portion of the mince. So that's the situation. I'm going to clean the fridge out today, and then I'm going to make a list, a grocery list. The thing is, I think that the only vegetable that I like to eat at the moment is cauliflower and gemsquash, and I really liked the mince in the gemsquash. So is my shopping list consisting of 2 things? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have breakfast, lunch now, brunch. It's more like afternoon lunch. And see how I feel after that. I'll probably only go shopping tomorrow, realistically. I'm feeling a little bit confused and I need a minute to really think about this and plan the following week so that I can jump back into a proper calorie deficit. Sweet potato is boiling and I've got the mince in the pan heating up. Just want to put like a tablespoon of chutney in it to sweeten it up. And I have portioned out these 3 packets of mince. I'm going to freeze 2 and leave 1 in the fridge. It's ready! This is 286 grams of sweet potato with a quarter of the portion of mince that I prepared. So it's, I think, 160 grams. It was a 500 gram packet of mince and 36 grams of cheddar cheese and 1 tablespoon of chutney. I also put a lot of salt and pepper on the potatoes before I piled the mince on top. It's Friday afternoon and I ordered Checkers 60/60 for the first time. Okay, I'm gonna unpack and show you what I bought. It's definitely a junk food haul. So Checkers was having a special on the top deck Cadbury's in general. I have been craving a Tinky. I actually am going to show you the ingredients. Oh, that is so bad. Wow. Okay, this is like a once in a 10-year experience. The gemsquash to go with my mince. Cauliflower because that was the vegetable I was thinking about. Malva pudding because it's a very cold Friday and just sort of wanting malva pudding and custard. Strawberries that I've been craving and some eggs. It's not my Eddie's eggs. I hope that these, I mean it says there that they're free to roam, so I hope that is the truth. Tinky. The thing about Tinkies is that they smell so good. It's the evening of Friday the 18th and not only did I have a Tinky, but I also ate that entire 150 gram slab of top deck. So my calories are now 1,600 for the day, and an interesting thing happened when I had that chocolate. Within half an hour I had almost an acid reflux. My stomach was burning. It was very unpleasant. And my blood sugar spiked and then I didn't feel like going for my walk, and now it's going on 8 p.m. and I'm hungry. And do I just have a cup of tea and go to bed, or do I have supper at this late hour and then hit 2,000 calories today? That slab of chocolate was almost 800 calories. That is a lot of calories for a very short-lived dopamine hit. Lunch this afternoon is 2 gemsquash with cheddar cheese inside and mince on top. Oh, steamed up. There's cheddar cheese inside and mince on top.
Makes such a nice radish dish.
It's Monday afternoon. I've gone for lunch with my friend at Sherwood Gardens and then done some shopping. So I've got some milk, cola, frozen chips, chocolate, biscuits. I have a problem. It gets worse. Flavored milk. Stir-fry sauce. Tonight I'm going to make my stir-fried prawns. And then some mushrooms. It's supper time. I'm very happy to report I am well within my 1,200 calories for today. And the stir fry that I'm having now are made with the sweet and sour stir fry sauce from Woolworths. I just use half, so it's 100 grams of that Mexican stir fry frozen veg mix. 100 grams of prawn, and one of those stir-fry noodle cakes. I am back on track with 1,200 calories today, and I'm finishing the evening off with 2 little Biscoff biscuits and a cup of tea with honey. Life is good. Two Lindt chocolates. To finish the evening off, I'm having 2 of these wafer biscuits with 1 cup of tea and 4 grams of honey. For lunch today, this is Wednesday the 23rd, I'm having one of those Woolworths pizza bases with 50 grams of cheddar cheese and some chopped up black olives. This is my first meal of the day. For supper this evening, I'm having a big bowl of broccoli with a little bit of butter and a lot of salt and pepper. I'm in bed with my book and I'm having a snack. I am going way over my 1,200 calories today. I'm just feeling extra hungry, and it's probably because I had a pizza for lunch instead of the gemsquash and mince that I defrosted. Good morning, it's Thursday and breakfast this morning is 223 grams of strawberries with some brown sugar, just less than a teaspoon of brown sugar. The reason I'm putting sugar on them is strawberries have been so sour lately and I just don't want a sour strawberry for breakfast. It's 2 minutes past 1 o'clock on Thursday, and for lunch I'm having 2 scrambled eggs with 125 grams of mushrooms, all fried up on 2 slices of ciabatta with tomato sauce. This is looking very beige. Supper this evening is 2 gemsquash with mince, chutney and cheese again. That's my go-to. I just scooped them out of the gemsquash this time to make it easier to eat. It's Friday morning and breakfast is very similar to yesterday, but I really didn't enjoy the eggs that were scrambled with the mushrooms inside, so I've just put everything separate. And for breakfast dessert, I'm having one of my mishappen chocolate cupcakes. It's Saturday lunchtime, and for breakfast, aka lunch, aka brunch, I'm having baked beans, 2 boiled eggs and some chips. Supper, my favorite, olives on pizza. Homemade, well, sort of. I love this so much. It's Sunday and I've just come back from a shopping expedition. It's 2:30. I felt like a Sunday lunch, like a roast lunch today, and I know that there was a shop nearby that did that, but when I got there they were sold out. Apparently you need to get there way earlier than 1:30. So I went for the trusted rotisserie chicken from Woolworths and proceeded to wait in line for half an hour. Now, this chicken is going to go amazing with the spinach and butternut. However, the leftover chicken, I'm going to make a soup. So these are my soup ingredients. For dessert, chocolate pots. And I'm going to make the 1 corn to go with my Sunday lunch. Got my corn on the stove and I'm boiling one for today, one for tomorrow. Sunday lunch slash early dinner today is this beautiful rotisserie chicken with creamed spinach, honeyed butternut and a corn on the cob. And then I've portioned out the exact same thing for tomorrow night. And then from this tub, I still have a third really big portion of veg to have with something else. And some chocolate mousse to finish off lunch. My nighttime snack is a toasted cheese on ciabatta with a little bit of chutney. It's Monday morning and breakfast is 2 boiled eggs with half a can of baked beans. Dinner this evening is my homemade chicken soup and I'm really looking forward to it. It's Tuesday lunchtime and I am having leftovers. I literally just put the whole glass dish that had this lid into the oven after letting it get to room temperature on my counter since the morning. And I'm really looking forward to this lunch. And I still have one of the puddings left. My afternoon snack is a bag of microwave popcorn. It's 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening and I popped out to get some milk for coffee tomorrow. And then I got a chocolate milk, a sauce for mince, some more gemsquash for mince, some eggs, I'm a big fan of eggs, cauliflower because I love that with a little bit of cheese, digestive biscuits, Oreos, strawberry flavored cables, it's the licorice with the strawberry center, my favorite, some feta which is going to go with these tomatoes. I'm going to be making another bean dish, and then bacon flavored crackers as a snack. And now I'm going to heat up some chicken soup. This evening I was feeling extra hungry, so I put one of my noodle packets in the chicken soup. So now I have an overfull bowl of chicken noodle soup and it's beautiful. Good morning, it's Wednesday and it's about 11:30 and for breakfast I'm having a bowl of pineapple. While I love the pineapple, it just didn't hit the spot, so now I'm having a snack of 4 of these Woolworths digestive biscuits. These and the yogurt ones are my favorites. I think I'm going to miss these the most when I'm not here in South Africa. And then for supper, I've taken out the last of these lamb meatballs that I bought. They're busy defrosting. Chocochino Cafe Latte. Supper this evening is the last of the spinach and butternut with some lamb meatballs and 2 corn on the cob. And my pizza is ready.